so I'm here with Ian Spence, William Smith. He's one of the board members at the BSGA. Ian, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I've been with William Smith just under 20 years. It'll be 20 years in June, I think. Started on the shop floor, signage, manufacturing, and worked in various parts of the business. And I now work as part of the sales management team for the distribution side and also the manufacturing side of the business.
You've been here a good long time. You've worked. You must have a pretty good understanding of the workings of the business, and all as you've worked your way all the way through it, I guess.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been sort of great to work with some of the people I've worked with as well. A lot of knowledge within the business. A lot of people been there a lot longer than I have still as well. So yeah, the knowledge throughout the business has been great to sort of learn from and help me move through the business and develop my career.
Okay. Now, I understand you've been a member of the board at BSGA for a year or so, but William Smith itself has a much longer relationship with the association. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
We had a guy called Dave Gardner who was a board member, and he was actually retired from William Smith when I joined 20 years ago, so it kind of shows how far back we go with the BSGA. Couldn't find any kind of official dates, but a long time. Yeah. And we've had other board members since Dave retired all them years ago, and then there was an opportunity with what I was doing within the business and the manufacturing side of things. It kind of fit the role that I was doing to also kind of get involved with the BSGA. So that's kind of where it came from myself being on the board.
So what is that involved with it? Why are you specifically?
For me, I think it's the knowledge and we're a different business because we do sell the vinyls, we distribute the vinyls, we train people on the vinyls, but we also manufacture signage, traffic signage, chevron kits for the industry as well. So we kind of do a bit of everything. So I think it's great from my perspective to be able to, one, kind of help and bring a bit of knowledge to the board, but at the same time, from my self-development, it's great to be on the board with the other members of the team who I can probably learn a lot from as well moving forward.
What are the benefits that William Smith gained from being part of the BSGA?
I think when you look at best practices throughout the industry, everyone's striving to be at this perfect industry. We want everyone to be to a level and a standard producing the quality work, and I think that comes through the BSGA kind of managing that and offering these best practices back to the members. And I think obviously the knowledge throughout the industry all kind of funnels into that one kind of place and can really be shared and as I say, improve the quality of work that's going out in the industry. Okay.
So, and similarly, I mean, you as an organisation benefit from that, but for the members of the association, what does it mean for them to have someone like William Smith as part of the group as well?
I think, again, it's that knowledge and history that we've got within the industry from as I say, from distribution to manufacturing. I think we've got a vast, extensive knowledge base within William Smith, and as we can funnel that back again through myself into the board, I think it's only a benefit to the BSGA, and it also gets the William Smith brand out there as well.
Absolutely. So on a more general sense, from the BSGA's point of view, what do you think are the big industry challenges facing members at the moment?
I think there's a lot of challenges at the moment. It's a very, very competitive market, so there's a lot of competition, more than I've ever seen, to be honest. And I think obviously with what's going on in the economic world, it's a big challenge as well. So budgets don't seem to be as big as what they have been in the past. So I think across the industry, it's been probably a tough few years. I think it's kind of one of them that we kind of flourished a little bit on the back of the COVID side of things because of the products that we do. Signage was a big thing. But as I say, I think that the biggest challenge is probably the economics of the country and the budgets that people have.
Yeah, okay. So you've been on the board for a year or so with some very experienced people that have been there a long time. What's your experience been like being part of the board, and what's the contribution that you feel that you can make to that?
Yeah, I think my contribution is probably going to be down the technical side of things. There's a lot of people been on there for a long time, but it's still really early days for me, and I'm still kind of trying to find my position within where I fit within the team and how I can bring benefit. But I'd like to think over the coming weeks, months, years, I really do start kind of making a benefit and offering something back to the rest of the team, as well as me learning from them.
Well, I think that's interesting because the team is based of there's sign makers, there's sign suppliers, and suppliers to the sign industry. But you're the only one really that's providing these sort of products. So that technical knowledge is going to be invaluable going forward, I should think.
That's it, yeah. Like I say, we're a much different business than a standard distributor or manufacturer, because we do everything across the board. So hopefully with all of the knowledge that I can gain from internal within the business, I can bring to the table as well and pass that on to the board members and the rest of the BSGA members.
Fantastic. Now, I'm just thinking about it. I mean, training, education, there's a specialist committee for it. It's a really important part of what BSGA are doing. And I can see just from my short visit here that there's training and is a big part of the William Smith business. How does your involvement help in that process?
I think it can only help the industry as a whole, the more training that's available. So yeah, we do run a lot of training courses, from vehicle wrapping to kitchen wrapping, which seems to be a big thing at the moment. The architectural side, which seems to have exploded in the hospitality world. So yeah, we've got a lot of training, as I say, and we've got a lot of knowledge within the training team as well. So that again, that just gets passed on to the people who come on the courses.
Oh, fantastic. I have spoken to one or two members actually that have said that there is a shortage of skills, particularly in the wrapping area. And clearly this is something as a company you're trying to address.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the architectural side of things, what we've actually done is, because we are a trade supplier, we've actually then created our own internal network. So being a trade supplier, we generally don't go to the end users, whereas with the architectural side, we've been actually presenting stuff to designers and the likes to get the products out there. But then we've got an internal network of people who are architectural customers of ours. So we then build the leads and actually pass them back to our customer base, you see. Okay. And that's it. The people on the architectural training support list that we have all been here and done our training, so we kind of know that the quality of work that they're putting out as well. So it's only a positive for the industry, I think. The training levels that we do.
Good stuff, and I think it's also a value to the BSGA and its members as well to have someone that's providing such a broad range of services and training.
That's fantastic. It, yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, look, I look forward to coming back in 2 or 3 years once you're a bit more experienced on the board and find out more about what you've been doing.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.